should be good. Okay. Says I'm live, so hey guys. Sean here. Welcome back to another live stream. Doing things up a little differently today. I was just trying to see how well I could do a live start on the street. It turned out okay. A little bit of a pain, but nothing major. I'm just getting everything organized still, so bear with me. We're down by the waterfront. It's hot. It's sweaty. I'm thirsty. You know, all the things. And I don't have chat up. I don't have my tablet put away. I'm a hot mess. But I'm here. So that's the thing. Why? I need a bigger bag. Okay, so that's all put away. We're good. Let's see if we got things on the other phone here. I think that would be a thing saying that I'm alive. Yep. I hear myself. So yeah, we're good. Chat's up and running. We're out walking. Life is grand. So, was contemplating having breakfast this morning. Just, I'm not hungry yet. So I was like, yeah, I can scrap that. And then I was like, I need to get a coffee. And I'm like, I'll get something out today. So that's what we kind of do. Go wander around, find a place to sell us a coffee. Should be kind of short and sweet today. I have some stuff planned for later. So I do want to make sure I am rested and that my camera has battery life in it. So it's been a good week. Not gonna lie. Yesterday I did go out and got a couple of videos done. Took a nice big long walk and just enjoyed myself, to be honest. I took the walk in the morning, got everything I needed done, did the video filming and editing. Everything was done. Like my day was free and clear at 2 o'clock. That felt good. I think that, yeah, it sounds like it's the Cambodian People's Party is here. I think that they're doing an announcement. No idea. No, I'm good. I said no, thank you. No. Man, they are desperate today. It has been like mating season for tuk-tuk drivers. It's like tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk, tuk-tuk. And then if you say no, tuk-tuk tomorrow, it's like, holy crap. Non-stop. I guess it's been a rough week. No business, so, which, sorry, that I don't use it. I don't have a need for them, personally. At least I'm not the only one walking and talking to themselves. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick test here. Give me a second. I know sometimes that I don't see chat. I guess I'm the only one here so far. No big deal. Sometimes it'll take a minute to come through. Yeah, last night I was going to cook some dinner, and then I just kind of got a hankering for something not made by me. So that was I ordered in, which was great, and I ordered too much, so I ate my dinner, and then I played video games for a while. Really enjoyed myself, and then getting ready for bed, and I was like, I'm hungry again. And I was thankful that I still had more food left over. But, yeah, it's hilarious. Like, I can order $3 worth of takeaway and end up with too much food. Yeah. Still don't have the legs for running yet. Still feel too heavy for that. But yeah, and then last night when I went to go get my food, I thought the skies were going to open up. You could just hear thunder in the distance. It was rumbling. And then you got that ozone smell and everything. I was like, oh, it's going to hit again. Nothing. Not a darn thing. I thought, okay, well, maybe at least I will, you know, hear the rain while I'm having dinner. Nothing. Nothing at all. It just kind of pulled my leg and said, nope, you're not going to get, not today. Whew. I don't even see the coffee vendors that are on the side of the road today. There's usually a bunch. Okay. Well, put that away for a moment. Oh. I'm going, if you guys are leaving messages in chat, I'll get you guys in a minute. I just wanted to have a wander without the extra appendage on my hand this morning. Yeah, I've been, like I said, I always enjoy these live streams. They're good. If not loud sometimes. So it's a nice way to start my day, to be honest. But I'm thinking of changing a little bit of it, because right now I do Thursday and Saturday, which is Friday morning and Sunday morning here. And I still don't mind doing the 2 days, but I might rotate out and do one week and then 2 the next, and to see how things go. If I'm traveling, the streams will be broken up most likely. And since I do also have the Tuesday available where I don't post videos, so I can always put something in there if need be. I don't know. Since I don't schedule these, it's kind of easy, just kind of random. But because I don't schedule these, it's hit and miss if people are going to get notified about them or show up. So, and I'm a little bit late today too. So I'm assuming some folks didn't think I was going to be doing this, which is okay. To be honest, I wasn't sure this morning when I got up either. Some days you just wake up and you're just tired. But it was one of those days. I just felt like having a lazy day. It's why I'm not eating. That's why I haven't had a coffee yet. I'm still not. I don't think I'm awake yet, to be honest. Look at the colors here, man. Like, those oranges are gorgeous. And I just started spotting them this week. There's a lot of things have come into bloom, which is another reason for my lethargy. Is allergies are absolutely a thing for me, and so I try to take my allergy pill about an hour before I go out, but it has I took it like 5 minutes before I left the house, so my that's why you hear that a lot, because I have built up phlegm in my system. Phlegm. It's funny, I watched the new Doctor Who episode the other day, which is pretty good. I haven't been keeping up to date with Doctor Who as much, so I've got a new doctor, and a new companion and all that, and it's all good. But the episode, the reason I'm coming back is that they had a boogeyman, and then they used a joke that, you know, it was created from boogies, so it was a snot phlegm monster. I thought was kind of funny. I was like, yeah, that's Doctor Who for you. That's what they do. Well, we got people in chat now, so my apologies here. I'll try to keep up. Mickey, cannot believe that you are first. Well, I appreciate having you here, my friend. Sorry, live streaming while running. No. Live streaming while bicycling is hard enough, so thank you. You love my channel? Thank you. I appreciate that. Frank is there. Yeah, Boyle. Repping the Grizzlies. Yes. It's all of the representing of the basketball jerseys in Southeast Asia. It's easy to do here when they're so damn cheap to buy. I get $10 for my jersey, and it's better quality than I thought I'd ever get. Do I miss having a home? No. And that's easy to answer because I've never had a home, if you want to know the truth. I've been moving my whole life. So where people grew up in a town and, you know, they went to the same school for their childhood and all that, I didn't have that at all. So I was constantly traveling and moving, and it's just trying to think. Typically we'd be in a place for 6 months. The shortest time frame was 6 weeks in a place. So having a home is not a concept that I'm used to. The thing is like here, when I get my apartment, that is my home, right? So I have a place that I call my own, and, you know, I have the keys to. I don't have to check in with people, nothing like that, you know. It's just mine. So, and that works for me. And the other thing too is like people tend to think of their home as a place where you have all of your stuff. Well, all my stuff I bought in the last 5 years. Like, I moved back to Canada from Florida with 2 small bags. So I didn't have a whole bunch of stuff when I moved back. So my things were things that I collected. Now I have a few family items. Some of those I sent off to my son, including my chef's knife for him to use. And yeah, that's it. So nope, I don't miss a damn thing. No home to worry about. Okay, sorry. Do the whole, and I'm not putting on my regular glasses yet today because it is bright out, and those things make me feel really nauseous when I'm walking. So with always being out like on vacation, yeah. I don't even feel like I'm on vacation. That's the weird thing, man. Hey, and it's bonjour. Bonjour, ça va? Yeah, this doesn't feel like a vacation to me at all. Like, this just now feels like it's my life. That's all I feel with it now. There's a coffee shop there. Don't like their coffee as much. And I don't know if I want to deal with it yet today. We'll just go over. I know there's some coffee shops that are over here on the other side. I'll find a place that sells coffee, dang it. If I can't find coffee, no, I'm good. See, I told you. It's like mating call season for tuk-tuk drivers, man, non-stop today. That would be about the 20th one since I left the house. Like, they are hungry today. I don't know, maybe they kind of like the Grizzlies jersey. Am I wearing the, oh look, it's a tourist outfit today? Because whatever it is, I gotta change it. And I will say, of all the things here, The one thing that I don't care for is the incessant tuk-tuk driver. It's the same thing all the time. Good morning, sir. Good afternoon, sir. Blah, blah, blah. Tuk-tuk. Or just like tuk-tuk. Or they're clapping at you. Or they're whistling at you. Or they're jumping and doing jumping jacks trying to get your attention. It's like anything they can do to distract you from whatever you're doing, to look at them so they can run up to you and try to give you their spiel. It's beyond annoying. It's at the point where I just want to just wear headphones when I'm out and just not even pay attention to them, which is typically what I've been doing now, to be honest. I do, or I'm walking in areas where they tend not to be. That's another thing. But they'll find me. Somehow they find me every time. Dang drivers. Okay, sorry, catching up again. Frank and Sarah, you guys are at the gym. You're supposed to be working out, not leaving messages. I'm joking. She's a hot one today. Yeah, I'm feeling that today too, man. Like, it is a hot one. Yeah, we need more rain today. I think there's like a chance of it this afternoon. I'm not going to hold my breath. That's the other one, Frank. Yeah, they ask you if you want that stuff. You can see it in the chat. I'm not going to mention it because, you know, but yeah, that is definitely a thing that happens. And the thing is, I've had long hair, look like a damn dirty hippie most of my life, so that's something that I'm used to all the time anyway. So is that what you're doing today? Working for FedEx? No, I'm not working for FedEx. I'm just wearing their signs so that they'll think of sponsoring me on YouTube. That's exactly what I'm doing. Or I can just try to cover up the FedEx thing again. We're good. So I didn't notice that, to be honest, until I put the microphone on this morning. Because the microphone is there's a magnetic clip here, right? So this is a piece of magnet. So it's attached to, there's like a alligator clip and then a magnet on it. So I went to go put it on and I could feel something here. I'm like, what the hell is that? And I realized it was a logo. I was like, God damn it. Now I'm working for FedEx. So, but yeah, Frank was saying about the heat. It's hot today. Like, it's a hot one. And it just, like, 9 o'clock in the morning, and I looked at it, and it said 31. I was like, what? What happened to 27? Where did that go? But apparently, the cooler weather is on vacation. It'll come back when it's ready. I hope it doesn't get sick while it's on vacation and that it will still come back. It'd be great. I would love for the cool weather to return. Whew. I think I kind of see a cafe thing or a coffee thing. I don't care. If it just is a place that sells water, get one of those, because it's a day. It is a day. It's hot. And here I am sleeveless again, and it said mostly cloudy. I'm not going to trust the rain ever again, or the weather. And that is a cooler full of beer. So. I'm sorry. There is a fine line that I draw. And coffee, you're selling that great. But if you also have cigarettes next to your coffee, I'm like, I'm good. And that's for very good reason. Nothing to do with what they're doing. It's just me. Tim Hortons in Canada. You couldn't spit in most cities in Toronto without, or in most cities in Canada, sorry, without hitting a Tim Hortons. They're everywhere. They're like the cockroach of the coffee world. You just couldn't kill them. They're everywhere. And people were just crazy for it. In the 90s, it was just, it was like an epidemic of caffeine addiction in Canada. And years later, bumped into a gentleman And he said, and so one of the things that we always said was that, you know, Tim Hortons has to be putting something in their coffee because, you know, it's like to make it so addictive. And, you know, we joked about they're putting crack in it and all that kind of stuff. So I met a guy years later who claims that he was a roaster for Tim Hortons. And he said that one of the things that they did was that they put nicotine in the beans to make them addictive. So, no idea if that's factual or not. I don't know. The guy seemed pretty legit. But yeah, it was a eye-opening thing. So he could have just been expanding upon the whole, we think that there's crack in the coffee, but you know, nicotine is an equally nasty piece of drug. So let's try this. You know what I need to do is to get an attachment so that my phone sits next to my camera. That would be the jam. I think that's something I will look into. I know that there are attachments for this. Wow, this camera. Yeah, it's so hot. My brain's not even registering. I'm having a day. No caffeine. Slow damn delivery. Thanks. How's your budget going? Under 1K US or over? This month I will be close to it. Close to 1K, but that's not, you know, because I'm living extravagantly or anything. I paid for my visa, which was $300. So, you know, that's an extra expense that gets added to everything. But no, other than that, I'll talk about Mr. Black, Danny Black, my friend from Australia. Thanks so much for joining me, my friend. If you guys don't know Mr. Black, he also has a YouTube channel, does tech reviews and stuff. Love his content, so I've been following him for about a year and a half now. So yeah, actually Danny, he inspired me to keep my memberships low. He has a $1 membership for his channel, and he does weekly live streams and stuff. And I just thought that that was just like such a nice gesture, and the way that he manages it and everything was just like, oh yeah, I dig this. And yes, I know, I just walked past a coffee shop. That's black coffee, and they are like $3 a piece. So I don't like paying Starbucks money here in Cambodia. Not my jam. Not my jam at all. So yeah, if you are so inclined and you want to know more about cool tech, especially if you're into camera gear stuff like action cameras, he definitely does it right. I think. Hello. Do you have iced Americano?
Yeah.
No sugar?
Yeah.
For takeaway?
Okay.
Thank you. I'm a happy man. What am I shooting on, Danny? This is the Pocket 3.
Sorry, sir. I'm Americano. Takeaway, no sugar.
Sorry, Americano, iced, no sugar, takeaway.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Pocket 3, and I'm streaming this through Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. So, oh, Frank, I am so happy that you got his reference, since he's an American in Australia, so it's even funnier that the Simpsons reference works. But yeah, this is the Pocket 3. And Danny, the one thing I'll let you know that I found is when you do the live streams, the face tracking doesn't work at all. Like, it doesn't say that it's tracking your face. So that's the one niggly bit that I have with this camera on doing this. But just when I was getting ready, there's a new firmware for the camera that apparently is now enabling 4K webcam feature for this, for live streaming. You're going to need a good cable for sure. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, I'm a bit of a nerd when it comes to this stuff, so I tinker with it all the time. But Danny has contacts. He knows people. Oh, the picture looks amazing. Yeah, and this is just running at 720p on this thing, so it's I have no issues. The other thing here in Cambodia is we only have 4G, no 5G. So LTE all the way. The last thing I would want to see while traveling the world would be a Starbucks or any franchise MLK. Yeah. You know what? That's one of the really nice things about Cambodia is that the Western influence here is minimal. We have a couple. Like there are absolutely a couple of chains that make their way here, but it's few and far between. Sure, that's fine. It's okay if I just sit. Okay. Huh? Oh, the fan. Okay, thank you. I don't mind waiting 5 minutes for a coffee. It's a nice little area, and plus she has a fan going for me here, so it's even better. But yeah, the Western influence here in Cambodia is minimal. I've seen 2 Starbucks here in Siem Reap, and they're in locations that you have to be looking for them, and you have to be in a tourist area in order to get to them. There's a Burger King and a KFC and a Domino's. That's all I've seen here. See, Danny, that's why I'm here for you, my friend. Yes, there is new firmware. So now you can make a video. And that's why I mentioned it to you about the face tracking. If you give it a test yourself to see if you could see it. I have it enabled. Now let's see. So normally, if I was to set up my, sorry, it's all jiggly and that's just me. So normally, if I was to be moving, it would follow me, but it doesn't. And I always click it before I start. So it does not function. And the other thing I noticed too is that the one of the firmware, it changed the placement of the head. So when you would turn off the camera, the head would swivel around and it would lock into the arm a little bit, and that stopped doing it. So it no longer, I don't know if it was something that was like goofing up the mechanisms or not, or if I screwed something up, but yeah. It does no longer work. Oh, I couldn't. Thank you so much. See? This is why I love Cambodia. Oh. What place am I getting coffee at? ABA Bank is just a block that way. The name here. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's see where we're at here. Molopar Cafe. Molppor. So that's where we're at today. I didn't think of looking because I was too busy doing everything else. Oh, there we go. And that water was good. I'm so happy. So happy. Danny, I am so happy that you're going to make a video on this. And you know what's funny is that a lot of my video ideas come from chat and stuff while I'm doing these live streams. People ask me a question and stuff, so then I'll get some information. So if I could do the same for you if you're at my stream, kudos. I think that's awesome. Yeah, I'm such a Canadian, very polite in a foreign country. Thanks for doing us proud. Dude, I don't know how to do anything different. It's just, this is who I am. I am Canadian, even though I grew up in the US. I try not to take on too many of the negative traits that I see when I travel. You've had it from there? Next to there, not bad. The thing is, today, there is no such thing as a bad cup of coffee. It could be instant for all I care, and I would still enjoy the hell out of it because I'm going to be sitting here in the shade for a few minutes while I wait. Life is good. Matthew, how are you streaming with the Osmo Pocket 3 to YouTube? So, when there is a live stream function built into it. So, what you do is you connect the camera to your Mimo app. And then when you connect to it, you just scroll over on the app to live stream. And then I choose YouTube. There's 3 options. And then when I choose the YouTube, it will automatically set everything up. Ah, I see my coffee. Hello, that's my Americano. How much?
$1.75.
Okay.
7%. Thank you.
Yeah. So, sorry about that. So what you do is you attach the camera to the Mimo app, and then you choose all of the settings. It gives you all the options to, you know, all the YouTube options, like giving the title, making the stream public, unlisted. I choose public. Then you just go through all the settings, and then you go live. The problem with it, and this is the one thing that I had to figure out, is that the app does not connect directly and automatically start the live stream. No matter if you go live, you think you're doing it right, it doesn't. You have to go into the studio and then enable it. And then that's where it gets really tricky. Oh. Thank you. Second. Here. I couldn't. So, so like I was saying, it's live, but it's not live. So you still have one more hoop. So you have to go into YouTube Studio, the desktop version. And that's the only nitpick I have. This has nothing to do with DJI. This is everything to do with YouTube, because I have not found a way from the YouTube Studio to go into my live stream, have the desktop look, and click the Go Live button. I can only do that on the website. The great part is that with the YouTube integration with Google, if you have the YouTube Studio app on your phone and you go to do anything that would include the studio on a website, it kicks you right into the app. It's the biggest pain in the ass ever. So what I do is I bring a tablet with me. So my phone I just set up into a hotspot, and then everything I use connects directly to it. So my tablet is connected to the hotspot. I go to the desktop site, and then I click Go Live. It could be easier, but now that I know the steps that I have to do, it's not a big deal. But it just feels like a pain in the ass. So, and nothing to do with the DJI. This has everything to do with how YouTube does things. Okay. Ooh. Hey, Mr. Black, thank you so much for coming in. He's also a musician, if you didn't know. But yeah, he's yeah. So his channel now is Mr. Black. He was going by Danny Black before, and Danny Black is his name. But works cruise lines, musician, does all that stuff, and just has a genuinely good channel. But his engagement with his community is very inspiring. So that's one of the reasons that I do what I do. Here. I'm good. Okay. You have to gain inspiration from folks when they do things. So now his style of video that he does, I can't duplicate because I am a travel dude. But how he manages his live streams and stuff, definitely something right up my alley. So coffee was $1.75. So, and to be fair, anywhere along the street, I expect prices to be a little bit higher. This is a tourist area, so 50 cents more than I would have spent at fame, but I got to try a new place, and they were lovely and brought me out a big glass of water. So, I need that today. Whew. I have to rethink my plans for this afternoon. I was going to go out and film, but I think that if this heat's going to persist, I will need to make another plan. For sure. Okay. See, chat's popping off again. So give me a second to catch up. Let me see what we got here. Dave. Hi, Sean. Just clicked in. How are you? I'm doing very well, Dave. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well, too. Let me see. Matthew, cool. I didn't know that that was possible wirelessly. Came here because Danny shared this. Oh, wow. He's a friend from far away. So, yeah. Another reason I love Danny. I saw it once that not only does this camera do it, but also the Action 4. So, and since I have both, I've done it with both, and it works. So, especially when you've got the wireless 2 microphone. Easiest streaming setup I have to deal with. I don't have to fiddle with anything other than just like a little bit of setup. It takes me 3 minutes maybe to get organized and set up. It's nothing. Nothing. The grander scheme of things. Frank, I think you're right. I think you're absolutely right that the basketball jersey is a tuk-tuk magnet. I'm not going to lie about that. MLK, is it cheaper to bring all the tech with you or buy their laptop and cameras? Typically, things are more expensive here for electronics. Anything electronic will have a larger tax on it. That is, gets sent to us. But that being said, some things are reasonable. I mean, if I needed to replace something, I wouldn't be going broke here. It would cost me a little bit more. But you're not going to find, discount electronic prices here on a lot of things. Like the phone I got, I paid like what was typical price. And it's 4 months old, and if you know phones, they tend to drop in value over the course of 6 months. So, I think it would have been cheaper elsewhere, but I'm fine. It was still cheaper than I would spend home. But no, I would, if you were planning to come here, bring your tech with you. But if you want like a second-hand laptop, those are available. All that stuff is here. There's a bunch of that kind of stuff here for sure. So there are always options. But if you want brand new stuff, get it at home. Or I have heard Malaysia is cheaper for electronics, but I've not been there, so I don't know firsthand. But I have also heard that a lot of the places that were known for being cheaper are about equal to the U.S. pricing, so But if you're in the U.S. or Canada, yeah, your prices. That's the other thing too, is in Canada, we get screwed. I would say that the cost of things here are about equal to Canada, to be honest. So, not maybe a little bit of extra savings there. Options though, many more back home. Many more. There were a lot of electronics in Bangkok, but the prices were no cheaper than they would be in the States. So if it was me, I would just go back to Bangkok to buy electronics for myself personally. If I need anything, that's where I would be going. How are you, Sean Griffith? Eagle, thank you. I appreciate that. Matthew, so can you explain your channel's short version? This channel, Yeah, simple. I am an older man who decided to give up on the West, and I am traveling currently through Southeast Asia in a frugal manner. So I try to live as inexpensively as I can, and I try to share my adventures. That is me in a nutshell. Currently, I am residing in Siem Reap, Cambodia. I've been here for almost 3 months now, and I have just getting myself a 1-year visa. So that will be, and it's a multiple entry one, so I'll be able to travel and use this as a home base. Eagle, did I get it? I applied Tuesday, I think it was, Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll be getting it this week coming up. And it's not a matter of, from my understanding, it's not a matter of, do you get it? It's like you pay the money and you're in the country, they'll extend it. So all of the hoops have already been jumped through in essence for you. 1 second. But process was easy. It was literally bring my passport, my money, and a picture into the travel agency. And that was it. Good to go. Oh, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, it is Matthew. My eyesight's not the best, so I have to squint. It's the weirdest thing how squinting focuses your eyes. I'm like, what? How? Is there a mechanism in the back of my brain where the muscles are like screwing down a gear? I don't know, but squinting, that's the trick. That fixes it. I guess it's applying pressure on the eyeball. I got nothing. My God, is it hot. But I appreciate, thank you so much for the sub. And also thank you to Danny for showing up. See, and that's the other thing too, I love with Danny Black. You know, a guy with over 100,000 subscribers, and he talks to everybody like on equal footing. Like nobody is a small channel to him. Everyone's just, everybody's just doing the same thing. We're all just trying to get by, trying to do a thing. It's like treating people like people. Such a novel thing, and I do love it. How are the new shoes? I had to not wear them today. I did a big no-no with new shoes, is that I thought that they were just going to work. And so I went on a couple, I think 3 long walks. And on the 3rd day, I noticed that there was a hot spot on my heel. And I ended up having, my heels are pretty thick and calloused over the years. It's an old man thing. So what I didn't realize is that I had a hot spot, and so I wasn't used to the shoes yet, and I just pushed too hard on them, and I got a big old blister, so it hurts when I wear them. So they're currently on a 1-week break while I heal my foot. But they're good. They're really good. Yeah, the hot spot hit in a really weird spot that it shouldn't have been. And I think what it was is that I did not have the shoes on tight enough, so I goofed. I goofed hard. Holy son of a gun, is this hot. This sun is beating me down today. Whew. Which way? I think the path of least tuk-tuks is the one I'm taking today. Sorry, I am trying to scooch across the road. Well, obviously somebody didn't see that there was a pedestrian crossing the road. And his tires were just not all inflated, so when he put the brakes on, he squealed. That's a sound I recognize. We're in the Royal Gardens. Here, sometimes I lose signal here, but I think we should be good today. Whew, yeah. Let me just double check. I'll put it away. If it was me, I would just... And his tires are just all... Okay, I think we're good. Eagle, you don't see other people walking. Oh, there's a lot of pedestrians. They're just, they're not trying to multitask, you know, walking with the camera, talking with people, and drinking a coffee. There's no, I'm the only idiot doing this, so. It scared you? Sorry, Dave. Did the screech of the tire come through? I didn't see it. I wasn't scared. I think that the other thing too is like here, there's like, I have motorcycles and cars just whipping within inches of me that I'm just like, you kind of get numb to the whole thing here. It's just kind of welcome to Southeast Asia. And to be frank and honest about it, it is way calmer here than other locations. So especially Bangkok, that was insane. Where I was at in Bangkok, the road, we didn't have sidewalks, so it was constantly cars just ripping past you, and they weren't just like driving, like it was going full tilt. So there's a shrine here, so there's a lot of people in and about. Sunday is typically a busy day in here, I've noticed. So I tried to make my way out as quickly as possible. Because, okay, I'm going to show you guys something. I have a temple video coming up later this week. Or is it tomorrow? I think maybe it's tomorrow. But there is a Easter egg at the end of it. So if you are here on live stream, I'm giving you guys a sneak peek to what we found. So Frank and I were out and found, we went to a temple. It was one that we were planning on going to. And on the way back, we came here. Again, just wandering, just doing what we do. Now, I don't know if I can zoom. So you guys can see those. So all of those things that are hanging, we just stand here long enough, some will start to move. So these are all flying foxes, or large fruit bats. And there's a colony of them here in Siem Reap. So this whole stretch, all these trees on both sides are covered in fruit bats or in flying foxes. So, again, we didn't know it was happening, and Frank was like, "Are those bats?" And I was like, "What?" Because, like, to me, bats are nighttime things, and then have them here, and it's a colony. We didn't know at the time if it was just something that they were here, like just flying by, and then they stopped or whatnot. But I've come by almost every day since to double check on them, and they're here all the time. So I have officially become a fan. Oh, so good. The coffee was good. We'll say that now. I got to figure out where my phone is. Where did I put it? Oh, back pocket. Okay, where are you at here? Let's see here. You reminded me, Crocodile D&D, walking by yourself. That's a reference that I'm okay with. I just don't carry a big knife. Tony, dude, you made it. Vancouver Grizzlies, that's right, dang it. I bought 2 of these jerseys last week. If you saw the shoe video I made yesterday, I'd recorded those last week. And on the walk home from getting my shoes, Frank had told me about a spot where he saw some basketball jerseys. And I was curious to get some. I didn't know what the price was going to be. I was going to get one, but they were $10 each. So I got a Raptors one and a Grizzlies. So I thought, I had a couple of instances last week that made me think of Canada. So I was like, something's happening. So I'd gone out to Watbo and I'd smelt maple syrup. And then I had the butterfly tea where it tasted like maple syrup. And so I was like, why do I have Canada on the brain because of this shit? And so then when I went out to go look at the jerseys, they had 2 Canadian ones. The Grizzlies one was supposed to be 12, the other one was 10, so I got both for 20. So I'm happy with the price, trust me. The quality on them is good. Like they even had the NBA tags on them, so you know they're official. I wouldn't care if they were or not. I just like to have something that's 100% honest. It's fabric. Fabric was the only thing I was going for. So I want to make sure I had something that was lightweight. Man, this is just too hot. I'm heading home. I was going to go out and film, but this is no bueno. And I can feel my arms are already getting red again. Dang it. Oh, I'm trying to stay in the shade, but it's just slipping. It's slipping on me. Okay. Arnett, my boy. Toronto Raptors jersey too. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, they're cheap. They are cheap. Arnett, I need you to come out here so you can get some cool Canadian clothes. Oh man, that's so cool that you're watching. Your old man has lost a lot of weight, so I had to buy some new clothing because everything else fit me like crap. I need shorts as the next one. I'm officially decided I need to buy some new shorts. I think I can get something with drawstrings so that I don't have to worry as much. Pockets be damned. I carry a bag for most part, so. Oh, this feels good. Oh, so this has been fun. Yeah, I got a little bit of sun again. Dang it. I was on the fence if I was going to wear this shirt today. I thought I have long sleeve ones too. And I'm like, because I wore a long sleeve yesterday. I looked out and it was just mostly overcast. I'm like, oh, you're not going to be out for long. Here I am. Here I am. Oh my God. Haley. My niece. Oh my God. That is so cool that my family shows up here all the time. Hi Haley. Hope you're doing good. That is just too wild. Yeah, last week I had somebody that was a family friend from Woodstock, New Brunswick when I was a kid living there in 1977, 76. I'm good, thank you. Arnett. Tony, thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm happy with the weight loss and that. Yeah, Arnett was looking good. I was jealous of your butterfly milk tea the other day. So Arnett, you're the only one that will get this and understand the reasons for it. The honey bubbles. So anytime we've had lychee fruits, there is a texture that goes with it. And you get like that juicy gush coming out of it. But these honey bubbles did that, but the flavor that came out of it was that honey syrupy thing. And oh my Lord. Adding that to the that floral flavor from the butterfly pea. Yeah, butterfly pea flowers. It was just, but yeah, it was a natural honey flavor mixed with that, and it came across entirely tasting like maple syrup. Like it was the only thing I could get in like whatever the flavor was, my brain just went, nope, that's maple syrup. And that's all I could get. That was weird. Even though I could tell, like, no, it's not quite maple syrup. And my brain was like, yes, it is. You shut up. You're just going to like it, and it's going to be maple syrup. So I just shut up and let it be maple syrup. Because maple syrup is a rare commodity. Durian is in full effect here too. The season has just started. I know that there is a video upcoming trying out a whole bunch of new fruits. So durian will be on that list. Frank, Sarah, and I are making plans to go and film together. So we can have multiple cameras, share footage, all that kind of stuff, share the audio. So I think it'll be a lot of fun. Smart. Funny, I walk past the smart thing and I get a text message. Interesting. It's like when I used to walk into the mall at Sequin Square. I would get text messages for my cell phone carrier. Funny how that happened all the time. Not like they know where you are or anything. Kind of funny. And I was paying for my bill at the Sequin Square for my phone. That's why. Ooh-wee. Haley. So what is it? Life. Okay. So Haley, I get notifications every now and again when people subscribe to me, and I'll just take a look, you know, kind of lurk to see what they are and see if they are content creators. And I noticed you had some videos from a while back. When I was watching the videos, I'm like, this looks just like my sister. So it was just kind of wild. I was like, wait, this has to be my niece. There's no other way around it. So I thought that was kind of funny. So I said to my mom, I'm like, listen, I said, I'm just going to ask. I said, but do you know if Haley has a YouTube channel? My mom was just like, I think so. So thank you, Haley. Love you lots too. Ooh, when you add lemon, I'll have to do that. I will have to do that. So, another little bit of trivia from the other day. I found a restaurant across the river that I've been going to for breakfast. That's coming up this week too. But Frank and I went to go out and have a walk, do a temple meditation thing in the morning, and then have breakfast. And they had a dish that I saw that I looked at. I'm like, that looks interesting. And I pointed at it, and she said spicy. So I was like, yeah, I'm okay. I like spicy. Because it had some peppers in it. And so Frank and I just shared our dishes together. So we had like 2 plates of the proteins and then rice. We just kind of shared. And we both really liked it. And I had no idea what it was. So I went back yesterday, and there was a gentleman there that spoke amazing English, and he was telling me what everything was. And so I asked him specifically, I said, this one, what's that? And he just kind of shook his head like, no, Western people won't like that. And I was like, I had it yesterday or the other day, and I really liked it. So it's prahok, which is a fermented fish paste. So it's like it's a dish here that the people in Cambodia absolutely love, but apparently most foreigners can't handle it. It has a smell to it, and people consider it like a durian, like it's just something potent, and you can't get past the smell. Luckily for me, it just looked delicious since I was eating it, and I wasn't smelling anything coming off of it. And even after I knew what it was, I still couldn't smell it. I even put my nose up to it. It had an odor, but nothing that I found offensive. So I can proudly say that I have tried something that I was nervous to try, and I loved it. So that's why I'm excited to try durian next, because it's on my list. Okay, where are we at here? Autumn in Asia. Hello, I'm good. I'm good, Autumn. Or Kelly. Oh, okay. Say hey, Mom did show you. Okay. You should make more videos, Haley, when you want to. By all means. For me, it's just exceptionally therapeutic. I processed a bunch of my mental crap by doing this. So that's how my gaming channel specifically gave me just a thing where I was just a voice. I could just talk through all my hell. It was great. Jackfruit, yes, I have tried jackfruit and I like it. I like it a lot. I had it in Thailand. I had mangosteen there, jackfruit, and dragon fruit and guava, and then the green mangoes and papaya. So, I mean, a lot of it I had in North America, but it was, you know, ripened. So to have some that was unripened was a treat for me. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. The other thing I found out too, the gentleman was saying that the sour soups, is that here in Cambodia they use sour because it's kind of like caffeine, you know, it just kind of wakes you up. So you don't need to have caffeine. The sour and things will, you know, pick you up. But anyway, I am home. And that was a, that was fun. It took chat a little while to show up, so YouTube was great. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna turn off the comments here for a second. I'm gonna end the stream here momentarily. I do want to thank everybody who came out for the stream today. It means a lot having you guys here. Great way to start my day, have my morning on the weekend. So next one scheduled will be Thursday night, North America, Friday morning here in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I should have my visa by then, so we can go into discussion about that and see how that all went. Then my plans afterwards. And we got some stuff coming up. Having Frank and Sarah here has really helped, because we can kind of plan a whole bunch of stuff and it's like, oh, let's do this. And you're like, yeah. So we got a lot of things planned. Now we just got to go and film them, which is going to be really good. So I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. But anyway, I'm going to head off. If you guys wouldn't mind, before we're leaving, hitting the like button. Again, I always make these into videos. As soon as I'm done, I just make sure that they get uploaded. You know, please feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe. And now I found out that I can add the link over here if you're interested to see one of my other videos. But anyway,